Hi, happy Thursday. It is February 15th. My name is Jessie Tarian and I am coming to you live from my craft room in sunny Las Vegas. So when you jump on, go ahead and give me a shout out. Let me know you're here. I'm going to get set up over here real quick. So I tried really hard today not to get distracted because I was early. I was prepared. And I don't like to come on early because then, I went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the way my day's going. Okay, so because then it's like, you told me 6, Jessie, but yet you're here at 5:30. What's happening? Anyway, you know. You know, and you know me. But there's that time between being on time and being late. And somewhere in between the 1 minute till I'm supposed to be on mark, I will get distracted and then be late. So I did it. But anyway, hi Pam. I have exciting news for you right before your package showed up. So what was that? 3-4 days? That was quick. So I have that for you. You can either get it Saturday or come tomorrow. It's up to you. How's your week going? Mine is pretty good, hanging in there. We're almost to Saturday. I'm super excited about Saturday because I have a jam-packed day. We're doing our in-person card making, so the girls are coming over. We're gonna make fun coffee-themed cards with the new set that'll be available in March, and having muffins and coffee, and then that evening, Jamie and Alexis are coming over, and we're preparing for our ghost hunting trip next month, like going over the equipment and getting things ready, and so I'm super excited about both things. Saturday is my favorite day. It all works out. Hi Cheryl. Hi Mom. How you guys doing? So today I have a super simple card. It's super simple, but I just thought it was so cute. Let me hold it up. I don't know if this, let me see. Oh, I guess it doesn't interfere. So there you go. I used the Flight and Airy free paper from Celebration. So when I flip down, I'll go through that real quick. I don't know if any of this stuff is available because, we're getting towards the end of Celebration, but I can look that up for you. If you're interested in anything I talk about tonight, hit me up and I'll help you out. Okay, so we're doing that with that paper, and then we're using the Heartfelt Hexagon Stamp set and the coordinating punch. Now, this card is kind of like for my brand new crafters, people who maybe don't have a big craft stash, and I get asked a lot like, well, there's so much stuff, where do you start? And I always say, get yourself a couple ink pads and, maybe a punch that's kind of universal, not specialized, like a shape. So the hexagon would be perfect for that. And bundle it with a stamp set that has some pictures and some sentiments, something you can use for a couple different occasions. Then you don't need a whole bunch of stuff. You can just work with what you have and build on that, right? So, hi Sherry. I'm gonna flip down. Now remember, I'm still working with the swivel tilt twist, we're calling it. So let's see how it goes today. Here we go. If you get seasick, close your eyes. All right, now I had some good feedback from Cheryl. Okay, I'm flipping down. Don't mind my messiness. Okay. Cheryl said things look good, but I was too much down at the bottom of the screen. Okay, let me see if that works. Okay, that works. So it was too much down here and you really couldn't see what I was doing because of the comments. So I want to get this in frame for everybody so that we don't have that problem. So just as I'm going, kind of shout out at me, and I'm going to be monitoring to see. I see a couple improvements. One, having it further away from me, we're not getting that shadow. So, I mean, there's a little bit here, but not bad. We do have some glare up there, but I think we'll be able to deal with it. Okay, so we're using the hexagon punch. Hi, Alexis. And the stamp set. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You could bundle this so you get 10% off. It's got stamps that coordinate with the punch. So you have these pretty surrounds, and then the sentiments will fit in that punched out spot. So great for focal points. And then you do have some little florals, and these sayings could be for different occasions, right? So that's what I'm talking about. When you're going to purchase and you're starting off, think about, can I use this for more than one thing? Okay, now, another thing that I'm going to pull in, here's the card that we're going to be doing. On the example card, I just kind of stamped monochromatically to give some interest, but I thought it might be nice to give this some dimension. So I decided to use the Softly Sophisticated 3D embossing folder and just see what kind of a look that gave us with this card. So we're gonna play a little bit. Now I have my supplies all ready. And let me see, move your mat up a few, and then you should be great. Okay, Sherry, I'll do a little bit more. I think we're good. I'm excited. And when I put the card there, you don't see the glare as much. So, okay, how many people have this Flight and Airy paper? It is so stinking cute. This is the first time I've really gotten into it. So, it's our good quality Designer Series paper. It's double-sided. I think there's 2 of each. So I used this one for the example. And then, yeah, there's 2 of each. So there's the front. Here's the back. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. I mean, these are gorgeous papers. Looks like a little watercolor. So cute. There's the back, very delicate. If you're not a fan of birds, there's a lot to work with there. So, same piece. Oh, look at that. What are they called? Budgies? What are those birds called? Bam. So there's the paper. Very springtime. Very cute. I love. Okay. So let me get this out of the way. And now we will get working. Now, you're going to be like, Jessie, that card is too simple. Bring it in. Now, I think I'm going to emboss and then cut out my sentiment area. So I'm taking the embossing folder and I'm going to stick the front cover in there like that. Okay, and let me come off screen for just a minute. I'm going to run this through real quick. You gotta have your sandwich right. Pull the shim out. Here we go. Oh no. Of course. everybody doing? My week has been pretty good. Did you guys have a good Valentine's Day? We went to eat at Red Robin's and then came home and just kind of chilled and watched TV, which is my husband's favorite thing to do. So, you know, he was happy. Okay, I got it now. You just have to be firm with this stuff, guys. You got to tell it. I'm on camera now. You have to work. Okay, here we go. So here is the, can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. That's the embossing. I like it. But now the question is, should I put the monochromatic stamping? So this is Azure Afternoon cardstock, and then this is the coordinating color ink. Should I do the stamps, or should I just leave it with the color? I'm gonna ask real quick. You guys tell me what you think. Hi, Terry. Hi, Sue. Let's see, what sandwich did you use to emboss? Well, I have the old Sizzix cut and emboss, and it's been used a lot. So I actually ended up just using, I'll show you, the plate and then, or the cutting pad, and then one plate. And then I put this in between. Now, normally that wouldn't give me any resistance, and I just run things through and emboss like that. But because this was double cardstock, because I had it in between the folder, so I just get the front cover. It was a little tight, so I thought I had to play with it. But in the end, I just needed to like put it through, you know what I mean? Tell it who was boss. And it worked just fine. So that's what I did for that. Okay, let's see. You think you should leave it? It will take away from the embossing. Okay, then that's what we're gonna do. Thank you. If you do not have an embosser, an embossing folder, you can go ahead and just take a stamp, you know, flowers, whatever you got, and dip it in the same color ink as your cardstock, and then kind of rotate and move around your paper to get that look. So that is how I did that. Now, next thing we're gonna do, now you can choose where you want your sentiment to go, but when I did it at first, I did it in the bottom corner here. But when you look inside the card, your sentiment's down here. It was kind of wonky. So I wanted that little window. Let me show you. I have a little thing there so it laid flat. I wanted it up here so I could write the person's name and still have a lot of, you know, writing space. So how I did that, you can go all the way in like this. However, it's not really going to center your pieces if you do that. So what I would do is line up the edge of your punch to the end of your, or the edge of your paper, so you know it's straight, right? Don't go all the way in, but come up a little bit, and because of the edge, you'll be able to see where you're at. And you just want like 1/4 of an inch from the top. And then we're gonna punch that out. Okay? Now mine might even be a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. I could have come down a hair, but it's not gonna matter. Trust me. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do, so I took a piece of the paper and I wanted to make sure that I got cute birds in, you know, I didn't want to just punch it because then you're just getting leaves. So make sure it's flipped over so you can see what you're doing, and cut your birds out. Okay? So I have another one done. And I even went and I did some like half cuts where there was a bird in it, and you could put them like off the paper, kind of like that, and build on. Do what makes you happy is what I say. Do what makes you happy. But what you're going to do is you're going to glue those pieces. Use the edge of your card so that it's straight. And let me, just for visual, so you can see. I'm just going to throw that in there so you can see when you line it up. Give yourself some room. It doesn't need to be on top of each other. Okay, and before you glue anything down, kind of get your placement. Or maybe start in the bottom corner, you know, and then work your way up. It's however you want to do it. But we're going to glue those down. Now you could absolutely use some dimensional on these if you want. Okay. I think that's, it's a little crooked. It could be a little straighter. There we go. Liquid glue, a lot of love. Gotta love it. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now I'm just gonna nestle that in the middle. Make sure it's straight. Let the glue set. Okay, now how I did my example card is I went ahead and just glued the sentiment in there, blank, which normally I tell you don't do. Oh, geez. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. So normally I tell you don't do that, but for this card, it makes it easier because then you're going to stamp in that window. Grab this. And so I'm going to use sending you lots of love and hugs. Here we go. And I'm going to use the same. Ooh. Sorry. Now I have to get used to not doing it upside down, but doing it like this. I'll get there, right? Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Hopefully that's straight. Okay. There you go. So you put that right in the center. Now, I did not too much more. We're going to put some bling on it. And then I have my cutting mat. I'm just going to take a strip off the bottom of the scrap. And I'll put that in there. I'll just probably trim it down to a 4-inch piece. Let's do it this way. Use those scraps, guys. Okay. So we've got this for the inside. There we go. Okay, and let's just, I just grabbed some out of my drawer of everything. put some cute. How easy is that? Would you try this? Let me know. And if you do, I want to see it. So I'm going to swing and then, that sounds so weird. I'm going to swing the camera and then we'll chit chat for a little bit. 1 second. Okay. Oh, I gotta. Okay, I'm back. Who the heck knows? I don't know. Here. There we go. Okay, I am back. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Long time no talk. What else? What else? I don't know. Having a good week. I'm always a hot mess express, so that never changes. But I went to the doctor's yesterday, and I got good news. I don't know. Like, all the hard work I've been putting in is starting to show and stuff like that. So that was exciting. And I don't know. My doctor is just, I don't know. She gives good advice, but we are not on the same wavelength. I will say that, okay? So I was having a hard time because they put me on a low protein diet. And like my hair started to fall out. I didn't feel good and stuff. And so I was like, you know, since things are getting better, can I have a little bit more protein? Would that be okay? And she was like, you can absolutely have protein. In fact, I want you on an all protein diet, but you can only eat brown cows. And I was like, excuse me? First of all, let me just tell you a little background. I'm from New York. Our cows come from the supermarket and they never had a face. Okay? I like to live in my bubble. You will not break this bubble. This is how I survive. Okay? So just understand that I love farmers and I appreciate them, but me, myself, if I see an animal and it has a face, I'm going to name it and it's going to be mine. That's just the way it is. They're little people in cute bodies, so you can't change that. That's who I am, down to the core. But so she's telling me, and first of all, I'm like, oh, please don't tell me about a color or a face or if it has hoofs. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But she was saying, like, black and white cows are bad for you, and that's really all we have in the United States, so you have to have European cows. And I was like, do they need a passport? Where do I find these? I don't know. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And then I can have milk, but I can only have brown cow milk, and I don't understand the difference. Is it chocolate? Why? So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and get some vitamins for my hair. That's what I decided, because vitamins have no face. We're fine. So that's my crazy story for today. I don't know. Does anyone know the difference between the white and the black and the brown and I don't know. What if the cow's white? What am I supposed to do then with a little pink nose? Oh, I know. I can't do it. I can't go there. Anyway, I'm just being silly. So, the thing's saying that, Linda, do you want to be a part of the show? I could turn your camera on apparently from here. I don't know what. I don't know why it's saying that. It's weird. Okay. I know, right? Okay. So I'm not the only one. And then she was telling me she went to Utah, to Parowan, Utah. And all I could think about was, oh, did you see Sister Wife Mary while you were there? I've heard of Parowan. Sure. But she was talking about they have brown cows up there and she ate them. And I was like, it was traumatizing. It was sad. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, you should go there. It's so good. And I'm like, I will never go there for that. No. Not happening. I don't know. I guess on the packaging, it will tell you what color the cow is. I want you all to check next time. Are you eating the brown cows or the black and white cows? This is very important. Very important. So, I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. It's just what it is. I'm going to say the aliens got her too. So, hi Katie, how you doing? That's it for me. I will be back tomorrow, if this wasn't enough, with another card. So, I love you guys. I appreciate you for spending some time this evening with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.